No tenía audio. Hola, ¿qué tal? Aquí José Antonio Gutiérrez. Sean bienvenidos a una nueva emisión de Let's Play Disco Elysium. Hace, hace poco, creo que fue el 30 de marzo, fue el aniversario del Final Cut de Disco Elysium. Y en este inició una actualización, entonces no sé qué cambios haya tenido. Ahorita de entrada no escuchaba el audio cuando ingresé. Y en estos días me di cuenta que uno de los capítulos, creo que fue el 7, creo que fue el 7, solo se grabó el audio, no se grabó video, así que hemos perdido ese capítulo por completo, pero bueno, creo que si han seguido los Let's Play hasta ahora, saben lo que ocurrió. Básicamente, si no me equivoco, fue la primera noche la que se perdió, cuando bueno, King le ayuda a Harriet, a pagar su... Creo que sí es nombre de mujer. Le ayuda a pagar las deudas que tiene en el hotel. Y bueno, también cuando tiene esa pesadilla en donde se ve a sí mismo colgado en lugar del cadáver. Y en donde descubrimos que se llama Harry. Ya después, poco a poco, gracias al líder del sindicato y otros personajes, nos damos cuenta que su nombre es Harry the Boys o algo por el estilo. Yo por ahora le he llamado Harry el Sucio. Pero bueno, en este episodio vamos a continuar explorando los puertos. Veamos qué cambios se han presentado en esta actualización. Ok, la iglesia se ve rarísima y yo no recuerdo haberla abierto. ¿Qué pasa? ¿No carga la textura?
Wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
If you really think we should get in there, we need to find some other way. It does seem rather...
Algo le pasó a la textura de la iglesia. Está como si estuviera abierta, pero todavía no hemos ingresado a ella. Bueno, investiguemos los alrededores. Si no mal recuerdo, también era investigar a los críptidos. Quizás se hace una de las trampas. O es un... ¿Eso o es una cabina de teléfonos?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it. You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Marcar un número al azar. Bueno.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. End of tone. Someone...
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre?
Pierre. Podría ser. ¿Cómo es Pierre?
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died. Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different.
Una disculpa por eso.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like you get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
¿Para qué he hecho eso? Marca números al azar, pero no creo que sean completamente al azar. Debe formar parte de su memoria muscular o subconsciente. ¿Qué es eso?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing. It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on...
Please tell me you're not taking that with you. A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets? Me neither.
You should still take it.
No veo por qué llevármela por ahora. Hay muchas cosas aquí. Monedas. Voy a volver a marcar al teléfono. Le estoy robando dinero a los vagabundos. Bueno. Me gusta mucho la música ambiental, es realmente muy...
Smell. It's awful and familiar. Don't be naive. Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. Something cold. The signs of decaying meat. It announces itself from two. The lieutenant has already...
¿Ese hombre estará muerto o está en proceso de morir?
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper. In the trash, 2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka. No, there's more in there. Livis.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness. Whoever tossed it here was a Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tar. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it. It's no older than a day. It's hard to concentrate in the smell.
¿Y este hombre? ¿Cómo está lloviendo?
A man lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old.
Hold on. Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days.
Another dead body. Calm now. Carefully. Just another day.
Estudiar el cadáver.
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the... You have to be quite inebriated to fall that bad. Well over a liter of pure...
Hay botellas de alcohol al lado.
Or maybe it was just... His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water, height 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build.
Curly.
He was confused when he died. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue. Oh no. This set you find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head would be. Very, very careful where you step there. Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape, the blackness of death.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover... I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum.
No me digas que es el
It's
esposo.
always the same.
Es posible.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the...
I don't see any other major wounds, do you? Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
A .75 liter to... It's mid-market spirits, with a slight
Tear all around us.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say. You see waves churning. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole. And you would have...
Creo que es su esposo.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this was to come up. But that's just a lazy assumption.
A dead working-class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband? I can't see a book. So he took the book to the library.
I'll have just one drink. I have my cool jacket on.
Damn it. He's definitely someone's husband. From where I stand, I can see 2 options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle. Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Ay, Mateo. Ah, ¿puedo subir nivel? Iba a subir conectividad, ¿no? Sí. Bueno, subámoslo. ¿Sí lo subí bien? Sí. Para intentar de vuelta lo de la iglesia. No sé, no creo que encuentre nada nuevo allí. Coincide con lo que... Sí. Ok. No correr, caminar. Hay que revisarlo. Ah, no. Los ítems. Creo que fuera esto. ¿Qué pasó aquí? Era esto.
The library card is folded into two and still slightly wet. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased. Or if lost, please return the card to the library. Dyer.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pen. Most of these titles seem to be in the sci-fi genre.
Pues vamos con la señora. Para ver si es su esposo y si no hablamos por teléfono. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es? No, en serio, ¿qué es esto? Veamos si con la herramienta adecuada. ¿Qué es? ¿Una postal? Ok. Esta música, ya sé a qué me recuerda esta música. Me recuerda mucho a Blade Runner. Unas gafas graduadas. Seguramente lo van a hacer sentir mal. Si se las pone se va a marear. Gafas del Averno que provocan náuseas. Más enciclopedia. Bueno, me puede servir cuando necesite super información. Muy bien, vamos a el teléfono público a ver si puedo hablar desde aquí.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Esto del número al azar no me lo creo. Debe ser su memoria mecánica y subconsciente.
Still calling. Someone with a...
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, no. What you are is a surprise. Get his wife on the phone.
No manches. Oye, Gerard, pásame con tu mujer. No, lo siento, me he equivocado de número.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Happens to all of us.
Phone. Disconnect tone.
Qué amable. No sé si haciendo esto al azar tenga algo útil o quizás un easter egg. Intentemos entrar a la iglesia. Es tarde, por cierto.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you.
Debería poder hacerlo sin
Rectangular
problemas.
sea-worn ornamentation appears. There's nothing like the sound of a sticker unpeeling. Now it's stuck to your thumb. Looks like today was a gold star day. Nothing happens. Only...
I don't think that's going to work.
¿Con qué herramienta debo intentarlo? Vamos a intentarlo, forma física.
A minute or so of mauling away at the lock has led to no success. The pry bar in your hand has given you zero mechanical advantage. The doors remain unchanged, closed with a padlock.
If you really think we should... It does seem rather irrelevant.
Lo voy a intentar después. Voy a dejar esto, esto y esto. Me voy a poner mi bolsita de Mi bolsita de recogedor de basura. Y creo que hay que quitarse esos guantes, ¿no? Sí me dan conectividad, pero me quitan... Ah, no me quitan nada. No me quitan nada, ok. Pero puedo ponerme algo mejor. Más instinto. Sí, está bien. Ah, cierto, pues ahora ya él se rasuró, ¿verdad? ¿Qué es esto? No recuerdo cómo llegué aquí exactamente. A ver, si lo hacen automático. Ok. ¿Qué habrá allá arriba? ¿Y ustedes?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s.
Oh,
Hello.
It's cold out here. But everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to.
huh? So should you.
Traigo mi sombrero.
Don't have to do anything.
No, 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 no.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
Your pulse rises.
Nah, no voy a lograrlo.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me.
¿Qué es ese chisme que tienes allí?
Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound. The musicians in the Policía used them for making music. They looped the anyway. I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed I don't really know what I'm doing. They used to...
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape.
Take this, you're cold.
No man, fuck that, I'm cool.
It's okay.
Dale tu gorro. ¿Mi gorro o o el sombrero que traigo?
Thanks.
Le di mi sombrero de Macmillan. ¡No! Bueno, ni modo. Le hubiera dado mi otro gorro. Bueno, ya sabía para la siguiente que lo hacen automático. Ay, le hubiera dado el gorro ese todo deshilachado que usaba, el amarillo.
That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Yeah. Andre...
And why is that?
They got too much stuff crammed in there. Music stuff, mostly. That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Go ahead.
Luego le preguntaré.
Okay. Bye.
No, perdí mi gorro. Bueno, me gusta mucho ese gorro.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
Por ahora no. Después iré con ellos.
You see that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody? What? Kim? Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance. Then their paradise became Shit City. And what did they do? They became no time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. They're one pair of track pants away from gang. Exactly. The seagull does what it takes, and so do you. You've got that same...
Ok. Perdí mi gorro, detective. No. Ah, le hubiera dado este. Era un gran gorro. Y no tengo más que uno, ¿verdad? Ah, no, me da, ese sí me da. No, se ve terrible, quítate eso. Me da tristeza haber perdido mi sombrero detective, sobre todo porque me lo regaló la chica. Demonios. Bueno, lo intentaremos después. No sé, no creo que pueda recuperarlo, ¿sí? Creo que... no vengo de acá. ¿Por dónde entré aquí? Creo que por acá. Ya puedo quedarme en otro lugar esta noche, por cierto. Es temprano dentro del juego. Ujú. Primero voy con la señora. Para preguntarle si es su esposo. Esos son los niños. Casi ni se ven. Aquí está. Voy a platicar con ella.
Hi, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast. What's on your mind, officer?
No por ahora. Pensé que tendría un nuevo comando. Bueno, el frío ayuda a mantener al cadáver no putrefacto, pero... Primero con la señora, para ver si es su esposo. Y si no, pues informamos a la comisaría. Bueno, entonces tengo que informar a la comisaría. ¿Por qué está tan oscuro la parte izquierda superior? ¿Y la señora? Se ha ido. Bueno, tal vez esté adentro. No sé por aquí. Voy a hablar con ella a ver si me dice algo nuevo.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more math? It's really difficult. Like, really. Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
Ah, me lo ha regresado. Esta niña cada vez me cae mejor. Me encanta esta chica.
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there. Yes, I bet it looks good. Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices. Math.
Gracias. Me encanta este personaje. Yo creo que es uno de mis personajes favoritos de este juego. A ver. King, estás en la entrada, por favor. Recuperé mi sombrero, gracias. Excelente. Ahora lo que me perturba es que ya no está la mujer aquí. Voy a tener que notificar.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line and...
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here.
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police...
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment.
On Moreau Drive in Central Jamrock, in a darkened hall, lit by orange desk lamps.
Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side apartment. It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book.
Good. You have a name now.
Marie? She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that? Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Happy we could help. Goodbye.
Anything else you need from me? Not yet, but I was able to convince the database people to serve private sector information. They promised to get back. One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell.
Any signs of violence? No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quick.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Bueno. Me dio una dirección, no los apartamentos, creo. No sé si sean los de acá arriba. Igual y si dijo apartamento número 20. La mujer estaba allí. Voy a admirar mi obra de arte. ¿Qué es esto? Ya puedo ingresar por aquí, así que... Apartamento número 20, ¿eh? ¿Allí hay algo? ¿No es aquí donde estaba la vendedora? Por aquí también se sube. Aquí es donde estaba la información de el comunista. Este es el que se renta. No sé si hay algo aquí incluso ahora. No, parece que todo está vacío. Le preguntaré a ella si acaso la conoce.
Give me a moment. It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her.
Ah, qué triste, sí es aquí. Por arriba. Puede ser... No, ya sé por dónde es por aquel lado. Este da a la carbonera. ¿Y eso? ¿Será este?
A weathered brown door. Something smells good. The lieutenant motions to you to go ahead and knock.
You're right. Let's do this through.
You hear light footsteps passing.
We have our first preliminary identification. In all likelihood, now, delivering a death notification is never an easy task. There's a reason why it's often called the most stressful part of our job. This is why it's usually done in pairs. Dead? Just don't say...
Good advice. The lieutenant motions towards the door.
Me gustaría traer un equipo más de empatía, pero... No, creo que tengo un equipo adecuado.
Hello?
Oh.
Who is it?
And someone turns down the radio.
¿Vive aquí Billie Jean? Somos la policía, por favor, abra la puerta.
The police. A moment, please give us a moment.
Tidying up. Nervously. There's fear in her voice.
Con calma, tratémosla bien.
Come in, the door is open.
Ah, perfecto, puedo usar un equipo más empático, supongo. Reacción, electroquímica, lógica, autoridad, resistencia, espíritu de cosas, abstracción, sugestión, compostura, forma física, electroquímica, sugestión, instinto. No, pues no. Ok, esto me hará ver más intelectual. No sé de qué me sirva, pero... Ah, hay mucho que puedo revisar. No debería, ella está aquí. Hablemos con ella con calma.
It's you from the bookstand.
She must know you're here.
I don't think I introduced myself properly. I'm Billy. Would you like something to drink?
The lieutenant has taken off his foggy glass. He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this why he's letting you take the lead?
Is this about Victor, my husband? Is he in some kind of trouble? No. This is something much...
How about some small talk before you break the news?
Pues vamos directo.
You've done this before. Just keep your focus.
What did you say?
Great and terrible Spike. The blood freezes in her...
Oh. Oh. But... he was just...
But he was just here. Alive.
We understand this comes as a huge shock. I want you to know that me...
What happened to him? Was he drunk? I see. And you just found how long had he been?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever. She blinks, eyes welling up with tears.
Here.
No, no. I just need to tell...
It burns like acid.
God. Should I call them?
No. A day.
Good. That's probably the right thing.
She can't take much more. Her stomach is churning.
Just tell me, what do I need to do next?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to arrange the funeral. Here's his...
A very good call.
Is there anything else that they are...
No, I'll call you if something comes up. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
These are her last reserves of strength.
We should step outside and talk.
¿Qué va a decir King? Sí, King, ¿tienes algo que decirme? Creo que lo he hecho bien, ¿no? ¿Y ahora qué?
I'll call the station when we're finished with the day, and let them know the name of the deceased.
¿Qué pasará con Billy y sus hijas?
They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
That's it. We should get back to our case now that our duty here is done.
Lástima.
Let's go.
No puedo entrar, ¿verdad? No creo que me deje hurgar allí. Bueno, tal vez después. Digamos que ahorita intentaré ser empático.
This door is made up. No one answers.
We should return in the evening.
Bueno, seguiré por los alrededores. Hay que dejarla sola un rato y... ¿Sí crees que sea conveniente dejarla sola mucho rato? Regresaremos más tarde. Esta parte no me la esperaba, pero bueno. Vaya, no esperaba encontrármelo. Me pregunto si en este mundo tendrán el horario de verano. Ya aquí en México estamos a punto de cambiarlo en un par de días. Tarara, tarara. Vamos a ver cuántas botellitas tengo para vender. Pagué una noche en el hotel, así que me quedaré allí. Y ya luego ya no tengo necesidad de volver. Solo para intentar arreglar la llave, creo. Necesito algo de conectividad. A ver, la máquina.
The tear machines, your bottles clunk into...
2 botellas. Bueno, dejaré esta bolsa por ahora, no necesito más.
Is this about the questions again?
Nada. Es todo lo que la mujer me puede decir. Drogas. Creo que aquí también venden alcohol, ¿no? Creo que sí. Lo necesito para hablar con los borrachos.
To the left of some croissants and juice bottles, you see several packaged A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays,
dopamina, magnesio.
They all bear the Saint Baptiste
Salud, algo que me dé poquita
logo.
salud. 90 centavos o 50. Llévate varios.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better.
Ok, es todo por ahora. Pensé que ibas a comprar botellas, sí, pero no lo veo tan necesario.
A Star's Ryko, one of the finest Zhimsk-made motor carriages ever.
Sí, la cosa de enciclopedia, vaya que le gana a menudo. Creo que por aquí se podía... Sí. Para ahorrar la vuelta. Un amigo del sindicato. Y por acá está el vendedor estafador. No sé si ir con el de las... Nah, de los empeños por ahora no. Ya notificamos el caso. No sé si tenga que regresar a ver el cadáver. Supongo que sí. Y regreso allí en la noche. Tanto a visitar a la señora para ver cómo sigue, como para ver si puedo hablar con el fumador, el testigo. Abre un poco la perspectiva. Este escenario es muy amplio. La puerta desvencijada. ¿Hay algo aquí adentro? Ah, sí. Ah, espera, tengo las gafas. Eso me quita visibilidad, ¿verdad? Como traigo el sombrero no lo noto, pero sí, estas gafas no me permiten ver tan bien. Mejor, basta. Solamente estas son para interactuar con otras personas. No para interactuar con el entorno. Sí, de hecho sí, mira, se nota una diferencia con y sin gafas. Por acá están los borrachos, a ver si puedo hablar con ellos. Aunque creo que quieren que les dé alcohol para poder conversar. Aquí está la señora, los niños. Aquí hay un callejón, debería revisar qué hay aquí. Estos son los que cuentan su historia. Pensé que el borracho que decía un nombre de mujer era su esposo.
An easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence. Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten... The road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. A tub warm with water. White with soap. A man bathes while radio... The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind...
Fallé al intentar abrir la puerta, ¿verdad? No puedo pasar por allí en estos momentos. Supuestamente debía revisar las trampas. ¿Cómo paso allí? ¿Por acá? Ajá. Ah, caray. Ajá. Iba a pasar por aquí, ¿verdad? Pero... Ok, creo que tengo que dar la vuelta por arriba. Así. 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 Por acá. ¿Y cómo llego acá? Por aquí vi una tabla. Creo que tendría que hacer el camino largo. Muy largo aparentemente. ¿Por dónde llegas? A ver, vamos a ver. A ver, detectives, sorpréndanme mientras me serviré un poco de café. Creo que debería esto armarme un trago más bien de vino. Esta es la parte menos glamurosa y también complicada de ser detective. Vaya vueltesotas se acaban de aventar. Creo que ya ve por dónde va esto. Tengo que dar todo el rodeo. Es una de las trampas, ¿no? Ah, es dinero.
A familiar apparatus lies behind you, the ruins of a residential building, Lu. When this district was booming, the reeds were kept at bay. This trap is also full of panicked locusts.
Langostas
No
asustadas.
sign of
Another empty trap. Always up for a good job. Otherwise, would I still be on this?
No creo que exista, pero lo que me sorprende es que realmente exista. Si ese fuera el caso, supongo que debería tener derecho a que el... O sea, sí puede haber este tipo de animales extraños, ¿no? Que este descubrimiento, pues sí, zoológico, también llevara parte del crédito en el nombre. Una pared, un graffiti. Ya sabemos que él tiene ciertas inclinaciones artísticas. Veamos, ¿qué me tienes que decir?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall,
Agujeros de bala.
reaching from one corner to the other.
Visión espacial.
Unable to
Fallé.
piece together the big picture just now. The
Bien.
scattering of bullet holes looks like one giant smile.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes, meaning this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire. The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power.
Fue como cuando en la Segunda Guerra Mundial los alemanes querían prohibir
We do
que
need to retain some humanity in this world.
los gringos utilizaran escopetas porque eran armas muy mortíferas. Bueno, es un poco irónico, pero en el cuerpo a cuerpo. No me acuerdo si fue en la primera. Creo, no fue en la segunda. Creo que fue en la primera. Lo vi en un video. Realmente no es algo de lo que supiera hasta hace muy poco. Y dicha información también puede ser relativamente falsa. O mal planteada. Pero sí tiene sentido que en algunos países se prohíba el empleo de ciertas armas de fuego. No necesariamente para... No necesariamente para reducir el crimen, porque ya vemos como por ejemplo en México no funciona. Digo, los que pueden comprarlo en el mercado negro lo compran y tampoco les importan realmente muy poco las autoridades. Espera, ¿qué es eso? ¿Otra caja? ¿Qué es esto? ¿Un pañuelo? A ver, quiero ver. Herramientas. Ok, alcohol. Para hablar con los borrachines podría servir. El marco de alambre de este gorro de Fall. ¿Es un gorro? A ver. Se ve ridículo. Se ve ridículo, pero está... está padre. Le da más lógica. Más lógica. Por ahí tenía algo que me daba todavía más lógica. Soy un genio. Aquí es un genio de la lógica, pero un despistado sin autoridad. No he intentado no ser un policía autoritario. Eso me ha afectado con Kuno.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching.
Puedo aumentar mi visión espacial, creo. No tengo suficiente nivel ahora, pero no creo que me falte mucho para aumentarla. Esa caja, ¿qué hay en esa cajita? Monedas. ¿Y ahí? ¿Por qué está encontrando ahora tantas cosas? A ver estas gafas, se ven interesantes. Savoy Fair. Ese es para mejores reflejos. En ciertas pruebas me podría servir. Por ahora estoy manejando lógica y menos autoridad. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Otra trampa?
This is the trap. The reeds by the abandoned campsite. It's good the cryptozoologists left. This, the later it gets. Nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done. I'm just glad we haven't found some poor cat trapped in one of these.
Ok, un gato. Suena gracioso. ¿Dónde estará la otra? ¿Por dónde era? Dije que íbamos a regresar a examinar el cuerpo, ¿verdad?
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years. Dripping water falls from a high place. There's rust and corrosion on the bars.
No. I won't even try. I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well.
¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué pasó aquí? ¿Por qué ese zoom tan extraño? ¿Fue un error o era intencionado? Parece que me condujo intencionalmente al teléfono. ¿Para qué?
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
A ver qué me produce.
Calling. Still.
Stop calling me, man. I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work. Texas.
Disconnect.
Vaya, quería ver si podía resolver el caso. La siguiente vez diré que soy policía y ya, a ver qué ocurre. Sí, seguramente estos son como Easter eggs. Ajá, la camisa. Tal vez ahora sí la necesite. No sé si sea el sujeto que está allí. Ew. Es un objeto, es objeto, no es ropa. No, sí es ropa. O quizás está en interactuar. Sí.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound. It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. It occurs to you that you... Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck. Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a...
Pensé que era una chaqueta para...
As you hold it in your hands, it's probably...
Pensé que era parte de la evidencia. No es como que pueda lavarla, ¿verdad? ¿Ya se llevaron el cuerpo? Cuidado aquí, acuérdate que dice que puede...
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine...
Ok, aquí no hay nada más. Sí se llevaron ya el cuerpo. Pues no hay mucho que hacer aquí. Solamente buscar la otra... Creo que aquí puedo utilizar el mapa, pero a ver, ese no sé. Nunca lo he utilizado. Está... Este es el diario. ¿Y dónde está? Revisa la trampa en Finistierra, al noreste del edificio Feld. Noreste. Norte, sur, este y oeste, ok. ¿Y tengo un mapa? Soy el mapa. ¿Dónde está el mapa? Ahí está.
The worn map features the patchwork. Your finger finally.
Ah, no funciona así. ¿Cómo puedo ver el mapa? Ahí está. Oh, es un poco complicado guiarme. Aquí están todas las misiones. Ajá. Estas son las que puedo volver a intentar, ¿verdad? El ahorcado, capa de policía. O son las que ya he logrado. Creo que ya son las que he logrado. Ok, se está oscureciendo. Al noreste. Ya hemos pasado por aquí. Allá arriba está... Aquí no hay nada. Esta es la puerta. ¿Qué necesito para intentar abrirla? ¿Qué me falló aquella ocasión?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut.
Forma física.
The rectangular seat.
Bueno, luego subiré la forma física. Por acá está la que está grabando el sonido del hielo. Creo. O no, solamente está lo de la gaviota. ¿Qué demonios es esto? No había entrado aquí antes. ¿Es una maquinaria?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in...
It's military. That's probably something that is no longer there.
Tal vez con la palanca, no creo que con la palanca me dé suficientes bonos. Vamos a ver, palanca y esto. Está muy baja. A ver, cambio de guantes. Solo con los guantes. Lo podemos intentar y que me salga un tiro imposible. Lo voy a intentar después, cuando tenga más puntos. Ahorita no. Sí, porque no voy a subir esas habilidades pronto. Toda esta zona no la había explorado. Aquí está la última trampa. Vamos, dime que aquí está el cripto, esa cosa. Una gaviota.
The reeds shake sadly in the coastal breeze. Snow specks the stalks. Most of it melts quickly. The reeds see. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end. So the trap feels light and silent as you... No locust. No phasmid either. But still.
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster, though. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap. Okay, but after that we get back to our own assignments. There really is no...
We've checked all...
Bueno, hay que informarles que no lo encontramos, pero que lo hicimos. Una corbata. Una corbata horrible. A ver, veamos. Me gusta esta que trae. Le da más teatralidad. Escalofríos y menos forma física. No, qué horror. Bueno, ya hemos revisado todas. Ah, esa música es muy agradable. Creo que ya tengo que cerrar esta sesión de hoy. Ah, sí, invitarla a salir. Tenía que conocer mejor la costa para intentar invitar a salir a la pescadora. Dios, qué tétrico está esto. Por acá solamente estaba la... Veamos en qué puedo ayudarla.
Hello again. A cell. Why? Okay, it's Burger.
A very common name.
It's supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, except that, yeah.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking. There will never be, not in a million years.
I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right? Okay, well, maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. They're inside that thing there. Would be cool if you did. Was there something else? You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments. Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds. Stuff. Go ahead. This is a portable recording device. Actually just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The contact mic records sounds from inside things.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
¿De su madre?
No. You're welcome.
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up same place I got the recorder from, the Policía. Oh man, you haven't been to the Policía? It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Oh yeah, guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck, or really be a Policía going kind of person.
Calcula mi edad.
I don't know what that means.
Que soy de Butén.
I don't know what that means either.
Ni yo, pero tengo pruebas fehacientes de que la puedo prueba como mamá.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say.
Sucks, man. Was there something else? Yeah, I record stuff with it. No. This is a contact microphone.
That's not fair. And an understatement.
Okay.
Puedo intentarlo. Vamos a intentarlo.
The device is still warm from her touch and heavy as a brick from the batteries inside. The company logo, Omicron, adorns its yellow plastic. She looks you in the eye, her pupils wide, surrounded by a ridiculous amount of makeup.
Oh, la gente que construyó este mundo tenía la intención de que fuera mejor para ti, pero fracasaron. Es más fácil vivir en ese fracaso con esto a tu lado.
The wind howls. It's real. Tell her.
What is?
¿Qué se viene? Nada, siempre y cuando conserves esto, no tengas miedo.
Okay, I'll stick to it. So thanks, I guess, for the psych session. Maybe I can return it. What's been eating you, officer?
Sí, me carcome algo.
Come on, I can tell. But, okay. Be a boyadero about it if you want to. What is it?
No. La gente, a ver, las preocupaciones de la clase obrera o que la gente siga anteponiendo sus intereses egoístas al bien común. Pues sí, sería un poco esto.
Oh, really? So, the thing that's been eating you is the slow pace of social progress.
La lentitud, no me malinterprete, estoy a favor de un progreso lento y constante. Solo deseo que la gente sea un poco más razonable, eso es todo. Más razonable.
No, it sounds like you just got chick issues. Well, think about... Anyway, was there something else? Hello again. Recording. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way... My boyfriend sold them. I don't know, man. Think.
A lie. They were probably pulled off for...
The musicians in the palace... Anyway, I don't really know what I'm doing.
She looks at the recording device.
Take this, your call.
No, man, fuck that.
It's okay.
Go ahead.
Hablemos con los drogatas. A ver si con eso te voy a la iglesia.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead.
I'm actually not, he thinks.
I'm sure you will feel right at home.
A ver, mis drogatas, amigos, ¿en qué me pueden ayudar? Bien. Vaya. Se ve más grande por dentro que por fuera. Denme un minuto, tengo que revisar qué hora es para ver si ya es tiempo o no. Bien, todavía me quedan 20 minutos. Primero voy a hablar con él.
I suck at socializing, man. If you go speak to Andre, I'll have time to tune in.
The young man picks up a thin metal screw.
Bueno.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair with...
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet...
His grip is strong, sweaty.
This is my posse.
The young man with air.
An egghead. Egg!
Okay.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as, you see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for unsolved from talent. Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in places of shit, I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues. Ah, so you've met her? Yeah. It's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict heart. I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge. Dogheads! Burnouts! Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez... Strike that! And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts hold up...
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
¿De qué calaña estamos hablando?
The spooky kind. I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, there's spookiness. Also, they don't eat or clean. The people just want to spin tapes without them spook. Thank you. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what they're... All right, man. Yes. I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters. I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should have... Not long. Like a week, maybe? I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on...
Somewhere in the ruinous past that led you here, there was something called exams. You may have learned the term.
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I knew you'd get it. You're one smart cop.
He nods attentively, ready to answer the questions.
Of course. Noid.
Only if he promises to look into the spook.
Officer, I apologise. Noid doesn't always understand the joy of giving... Brilliant! Noid!
All right.
Noid watches you pick up the key with a smirk.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it. Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. Well, there's also the machinery. When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew.
One of them has wires running into...
Andre! Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with her.
No!
Which other one?
Felt like silence.
Oh, not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside, like you aren't alone.
It wasn't quite...
Not human. Non-human means...
It was this dark shape climbing upside down along... Yeah, you know.
It was stalking a cell.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures, and not known for climbing.
Crab man! Yeah, totally. I mean...
You should ask her about it. But
there probably is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them.
With a small surge of PEA.
Good idea. Well, honestly, I can't.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
No.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users.
70%.
Don't let the technology fool you. Sure. What? Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding...
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know? I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very... And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the Innocentic system. You're totally wrong about that.
The Pericarnassian Church is about love. And Nordic music is about... Love is hard. Unity.
Unity.
Make some noise for my insular Indian posse.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
Oh yeah! He's coming around. You're getting it.
Feels good. Feels good.
Yeah!
He seems ecstatic that you should...
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame of you to...
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding.
Yes. What? Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. Oh. It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that he nods enthusiastically. No doubt, a little relieved.
Más lógica.
As always, we'll be right here.
Wow, so someone's been a little bored. Yes, my standard.
Mi comunísimo señor.
Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown. No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. Of course you do. And maybe some black shoes or a pristine white shirt to go with that. It's official. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out to tell if good. of course, to outright declare.
Ahora cambiar, necesito lógica, super lógica. Lógica, tengo bastante lógica, de hecho. No creo que me pueda poner algo que me dé todavía más lógica. Ajá. Está bailando. Elemental, mi querido Watson. Intentémoslo así. Subamos la moral.
Hi again. So, how things going?
Well, first of all, you're a smart cop. And a smart cop, the gist of it is, they wanted plus, and it has to be considered.
As always, we'll...
A young man with...
Hardcore!
Hardcore.
Hardcore!
¿Lo es en serio?
This young man adds a capital G. Or maybe it's not got volume. Maybe it's...
You know about him?
You know Van Eyck? Good. Is he advert?
Could there have been a right way out of this garden forking path?
So you had a talk with all... That's fine, man. But I've got to warn you, our signs are still off. It's a sticker.
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Good. What did you want to know? Simplicity was brought to us by a classic... Well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will, the sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing. Yes, but that's what makes it an achievement. Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire... We're all the same. Same eyes, he defeated history. The present moment, or maybe he's not dead.
Or drugged out of his mind, come to think of it.
Yeah, that interpretation holds. I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for? Weird stuff. Specialised. Wires going into water.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachel's sister revolution on the Grand Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
I know, man. I was just talking about the aesthetic. Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do... Most of it doesn't exist. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders. The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment. Nah. You heard me.
Ok. Hora de quitarme este conjunto extraño. A ver, estas gafas me quitan... ¿Sigue bailando? Sí, está como bailando todavía. Ajá. Todas tienen contras, creo. Pues hay que quitarlas en general. Ese sombrero menos percepción. Más lógica. Voy a cambiarme alguna de estas. Espíritu de policía y visión espacial. Esta. Perdí mis otros zapatos por las malditas drogas. Está bien así. Se le ve bien extraño ese sombrero, pero bueno. Pongámonos el de detective. No, se le ve muy raro. Pongamos el otro, el de... el super moderno, como de ciclista. Se ve raro, pero bueno, procedamos. Espera, me dio una llave, ¿no? ¿Y dónde está? Supongo que nada más se activa en cuanto llegue allí. Vamos, King, acompáñame a la iglesia. Se quedó trabado. ¿Qué pasa aquí? De repente ya no se mueve. Algo pasó. ¿Qué pasó? Se quedó trabado. A ver. Se quedó trabado mi personaje. No puedo moverlo. ¿Ven? A ver, tal vez entrando y volviendo a salir. Me tomaría casi tiempo, pero quiero dejarlo junto a la iglesia. Un bot. Bueno. Lo vamos a tener que dejar aquí. No era mi intención, pero es que se ha quedado trabado el personaje.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man.
Harriet Dubois.
Some seaweed.
¿Puedo moverme? No me deja moverme, solamente puedo dar vueltas. Es un error, voy a tener que guardar y continuar en otro día. Bueno, dejémoslo aquí. Ahora tenemos la encomienda de ir a la iglesia. Ir a la iglesia, investigar, salvar a la gente que estos desgraciados han dejado posiblemente morir de inanición. Ir a ver si la mujer está bien. Y interrogar al sujeto, al fumador que estaba en los apartamentos. Pero lo dejaremos aquí. Bueno, mi nombre es José Antonio Gutiérrez. Como siempre se abren nuevos frentes. Espero que les haya gustado este capítulo, que hayan disfrutado este capítulo de Disco Elysium. Hasta pronto.